Hello guys, welcome to my new YouTube video. In this video, we'll be discussing about the operator overloading concept and what are the main do's and don'ts in this function and what is the syntax and we are going to perform three examples. So this is my new console. In this I'll be telling what I am going to discuss in this video. Excel was a bit too old and not so creative part. So first, operator overloading will be my theory part. So what is meant by operator and what is meant by overloading concept, why overloading concept has been erased, so that will be discussed theory. After that, syntax and definition will be in theory part itself, and whatever the operator overloading, that is plus operator and double equals operator and unary operator. We have two types of operators, I mean unary and binary. So first we'll discuss about binary and then we'll discuss about unary operator, and the but last do's and don'ts in overloading. So these are the topics we'll be discussing in the video. So first let's move on to our theory part of operator overloading. So let me open my book. So before entering into operator overloading, let us understand what is meant by operator. We have used the operator in our daily life. For example, uh, addition, sum, multiplication, and division. These are the operators. So, simple definition of an operator is it is a special function that is used to perform specific task. For example, to add two numbers or to subtract two numbers or to multiply two numbers or any kind of operations that are performed with the help of an operator. So it is a special symbol which is used to perform perform a particular operation on predefined data types. So this is the main important point. Operation. So once again, what is meant by operator means it is a special symbol, okay, plus minus and double equals to or. So I'll give an example: plus, minus, multiplication. These are operators. So it is a special symbol which is used to perform particular operation on predefined data types. What is meant by predefined data types means integer, character, float. I mean, if you are going to use integer, we are using some. If you are going to use the characters or strings, we are going to concatenate two strings, right, with the help of plus symbol itself. And for example, for characters, if I want to know, I mean, converting the small ASCII values with the help of small, I mean, what we say, mm, small numbers to alphabet numbers. So there is a relation between ASCII values, right? Small a to capital A. So that will be performed. I mean, operators are very useful in a coding part. So what is meant by operator overloading? So operator overloading. So operator overloading means it is a process of using an operator without any member function to perform a specific task. So I mean, what I'm going to say is, up to now we are used member functions, right? For example, sum, if you are using a member function of sum, we are going to pass the two parameters, I mean a comma b. In that member function, we are going to perform the specific task. So here, if you want to add such two numbers, so here we are going to directly add the two objects. So operator overloading means, first I'll write the definition. It is the process of using operators instead of functions to perform a specific task. So such concept is called as operator overloading. So I hope you are clear what is meant by operator and what is meant by operator overloading. So with the help of operators itself, we are going to add two objects. So such concept is called as operator overloading. So after that, what are do's and don'ts we have discussed earlier, right, in our workbench. So don'ts in overloading, what we shouldn't do in a operating overloading concept. So first is we cannot change the value, I mean real meaning of an operator. For example, if it is an plus symbol, so we cannot change it to minus. I mean we cannot perform actions such that it gives an result as minus, I mean the value decreasing. So we cannot change the meaning of an operator. And the second point is we cannot create new operators. I mean whatever the operators we have, that operators only we are going to perform. So no creation of new operators. So and third point is if you are using operator overloading, so one I mean whatever the we are having two for example, let me give you an example. 1 plus 2, for example, this is we are going to perform addition. So here for example any one of two, this is binary operations, right? So any one of left side or right side should be a user defined, because at that moment only we are going to use operator overloading, because if there are two primitive data types, we can simply use operators. So only, I mean any one of them should be a user defined data type. So left side or right definitely should have a user defined data type. So after that, what are the operators we cannot overload? That is the main thing, right? Can't overload. So we have many. For example, we cannot overload scope operator and dot operator, and second one is dot star, and we cannot operate a conditional. I hope you are, I hope you know what is meant by conditional statement. So if it is if it is true, then it will execute first block. If it is false, it will execute the another part. And we cannot uh, overload size of operators. So these are the operators we cannot overload. Remaining all the operators present in our ID, we can we can overload them. So that is the main theory part of what is meant by operator overloading. So let's move on to a simple example. First we'll discuss about what is with the help of double equals operator. So I'm using dev C++. So let's start coding, hashing the IDF stream using namespace std. So syntax is important, right? So in the meanwhile program, I'll be explaining the syntax. Okay, class of I'll give the test, for example integer a. Okay, and in public I'm using a member function of get a. I'll be reading the value of a, cout, enter a value, handle cin of a. So I have read the a value. So here I'm going to write the operator overloading function. First, return type. So whatever the, if you are not returning anything, so in this function I'll be returning, I'll be not returning anything, I'll be printing in this function only. So void is my uh, return data type. So operator is my function name, and then here I'm using plus operator. So sorry, here I'm using this operator, right? So I am overloading double equals to operator. So that is the meaning of this. Here I am going to pass the objects. So one more point here I've forgotten. So whatever we are going to pass the parameters as objects. So here we are passing arguments as objects. So we'll be using objects as uh, arguments as parameters in this operator overloading concept. So void operator, this part will come soon. So first write a main function, integer main. After that, let's create an object. Test is our class, right? Test of t1, and let's create another test t2. So t1 dot get. So in my t1 a value is present and t2 my a value is present. So I want to check if t1 is t1 value of a is equals to t2 of a. So if there is no constructor overloading, so I'll be creating a new function such that I'll be checking if t1 I mean a dot a double equals to t2 dot b. So I don't want that all that stuff. So it's simple. I'll be using t1 double equals to t2. So with this, I'll be knowing if T1 double equals to T2 means I'll be getting to know that if both are same or not. So with the help of this, so here I'll be passing an argument of test T2. Okay. So here I'm checking if I'm passing T1, right? T1, and this is my operator. So I'm passing T2. So that is the meaning of this. I'm having I'm already passing t1, right? So a already is present, double equals to t2 dot a. So if they are both are same, I'll be printing same. If they are not same, I'll be printing not same. So this is the concept. Okay, let's check once again everything is fine or not. Hash include IOStream using namespace std. Test is our class name. I've declared integer a in public. I've used a get a to read the value of a. Okay, c out a. I've read a, and then with the help of operator function, so void operator double equals to test of t2. If a double equals to t2 dot a, then it is same or else not same. Okay, perfect. In integer main, test t1 and t2 objects are created. In t1 and t2 are reading. Let's check it. Thing is fine. So new is my new function void operator. Okay. Semicolon. If t2 a variable or field operator declared void. So what happens using integer? Expected at the end of input. So I'm not passing anything, right? So void is okay. Then double equals to is okay, fine. Then t1 double equals to t2. Void operator, sorry guys, operator r spelling is wrong. So yes, it is running perfect. So first I'll give 100, I mean t1 of object 100, and t2 of object a value would be my 100. So they are both are same, I should get the value as same. So let's check once again. I'm giving t1 object 200 value and giving t2 of object 300, so my output would be not same. So I hope you are clear with this concept. Operator overloading of double equals, I mean equality operator, we have overloaded with the help of operator overloading concept. Here we are not using t1 dot a equals to t2 dot a. So we are simply passing objects as arguments so to check whether they are equal or not. So that this is the concept of operator overloading. So let's move on to our another function. We have discussed plus operator, right? So yes, operator overloading of unary will be coming next. So first we'll discuss about the operator plus overloading. Similarly, we'll be taking a same function. Let me copy the same. Control V. Let me remove the objects. Let me remove the class name. I'll be giving the class name as some. Okay, void get. I'll take another value B. Okay, cn of B. I'll declare another variable integer B. So after that I'll be using an operator plus. Okay, so this is my, so let me delete this part too. Okay, from I hope you are clear up to here. So I've declared the class name as some integer a comma b. In public I'll be taking a and b values from get function. So get function. After that, in this operator overloading function I'll be writing the code, main code. So operator is a keyword, and the plus is the operator overloading. That this is the operator that I am going to overload. So first, before moving on to that, so some s1 is my first object and s2 is my second object. So s1 dot get, okay, s2 dot get. So in s1 a and b value are present, in s2 a and b value are present. So I'll be taking another s3. In s3 I'll be printing s1 dot a and s3 dot b. Okay, so okay, first I'll be s3 equals to s1 plus s2. Okay, so this is my function. I mean, here I am going to pass s2, right? Sum of s2. So here s1 value is already present. Let me write some s3 here. So s3 dot a would be my a plus and s2 dot a, and s3 dot b means my b plus s2 dot b. So if you are not getting what I'm writing, so 1 second I'll be explaining it. And s3 dot b. See out sum is, so plus is my operator overloading in this concept, right? So I've created a three objects, sum s1 s2 and s3. In that s1 and s2 are, I'm going to call the get function. So in my s1 and s2 a and b are values are going to read. Okay, after that let me minimize this a little bit. After that I'm going to use s3 equals to s1 plus s2. I mean, whatever the elements s1 have a and b, right, and s2 have a and b. So for example, s1 have 1 and 2 and s2 have 1 and 2 similarly. So my output would be 2 and 4. So here I'm passing s1 and s2 is my explicit. Okay, so whenever I'm passing this, it is going to catch here. After that, a is my s1 of a and b is my s1 of b, and s2 dot a means s2 dot of a and s2 dot b. Here I'm going to take the value of s3 dot a and s3 dot b with the help of plus operator. So after that I'm going to print it. So let's check it. So no match for operator types are s3 equals to s1 plus s2. So let me check what is this error. No match for operator equals to, sorry, where we have used the operator of equals to, s3 equals to, we have to pass the such that s1 plus s2. Sorry guys. I hope you are clear with this. Here I'm going to pass s1 and s2. So my s1 value is, let me show you once again. So this is my s1 object. In s1 object I'm going to write 10 and 100 as my a and b value, and this is my s2 object. Here I'm going to write 20 comma 200 value. So after that I'm using s3 object, right? So in my s3 object I'm going to store s3 dot a and s3 dot b. In that I'm going to add a plus s2 dot a. I mean 10 plus 20 I'm going to store in my s3 dot a. After that b plus, I mean 100 plus 200 I'm going to store in s3 dot b. So after that simply I'm going to print s3 dot a and s3 dot b. So I'm going to get the answer as 30 and 300. So that's it for our plus operator. So if you want to see once last, I'll be showing it. Okay, first 1 and 2 is my s1 object, and 2 and 3 is my s2 object value. So that's it. I hope you are clear with plus operator, I mean overloading concept of plus operator. Here I'm going to pass the s2, and s1 value is, we cannot directly write s1 dot a and s1 dot b because we are implicitly passing s1, right? So we can use s a plus b, a and b, and here I'm going to pass arguments as s2, right? So for that reason I have to use s2 dot a and s2 dot b, and the remaining is everything's fine. So let's check one last, 100 and 200, and the 200 and 100. So 300 and 300, that's it, perfect. So last topic is unary operator. So we know that plus, I mean a plus b, and a minus b, and a into b, these are all binary, I mean two uh, values are present, right? With the help of two values we are going to perform, with the help of operators we are going to perform on that. So what is meant by unary operator means, for example, a plus plus and minus minus a, and a minus minus. So these such operators are called as unary operators. So how we are going to overload them? So similar process. With the help of operator overloading we are going to perform. Same syntax, everything is fine. So but here we are going to use a constructor module of any member function. So whenever an object is created, constructor is invoked. So after that we are going to increase the value of object, and we are going to check if the value is increased or not. So let's write a coding part. Hash include iostream using namespace std. Okay, class of unary. Okay, integer a. Okay, in the public I'll be writing a constructor of unary. So whenever an object is invoked, I'll be getting the value of, for example, cin of a, or I can give directly implicit value. First a equals to 10. Okay, so after that, mm, I have to call the operator, right? For I'm using plus plus and minus minus. So operator plus plus. So here I'll be passing an argument of unary, right? So u2 is my, not, I'm not going to pass any argument because it is a single, right? There is no need of any another explicit. So a equals to a plus 1. I am modifying this void operator minus minus. In this a equals to a minus 1. So that's it. Let's close the class, and let's create an object unary of u. Okay, whenever an object is created, constructor is invoked. So I'll be calling u plus plus. First let's we have to show what are the value present in my member function, right? So print, can write print c out of a. So first let's check what is the value present in my a. So whenever object is created, object is values, right? So u dot print, sorry, okay, my value should be 10. Let's check this. New 3, my value should get 10. Yes, it is perfect, it is getting 10 value. So how we are going to get 10 value is, in my constructor I'm initialized a with 10, right? So whenever my object is created, constructor is invoked automatically initializing. That is, constructor means automatic initialization of an object. So that is my constructor. So I'm getting a value as 10. So if I want to increment a value, so I don't want to write any another function. With the help of construct operator overloading, I can write like u plus plus. So my value, let's after that let's check u dot print. So u plus plus means my value should increase 1. So u plus plus means my value should be 10 and 11. Sorry, plus plus u. First my value is 10. After the increment, I'm going to get the value as 11. So let's check another value, plus plus u, and after that u dot print. So I'll be getting 10, 11 and 12 values. So let's check our minus function, I mean decrement operator, u dot print, minus minus u dot print. So let's finalize what will be the output for our answer. First, this is a, we are not used any constructor, right? So first, I mean overloading, first my answer would be 10. After that I am incremented, so my value would be 11. After I have incremented another value, so my output would be 12. After that I have decremented, so my output would be 11. After that my output would be again 10. So these are the answers I'm going to get. So let's check once again. So 10, 11, 12 and 10, 11, 12 and 11 and 10. That's it, perfect. So this is the concept of operator overloading. So without using any functions, uh, add two objects, or for example here we have added two objects, right? S1 and S2. So this is the overloading concept. We are not using any s1 dot, we are going to call any other function. So with the help of operator overloading, we are going to add two objects without any using functions. That is the main takeaway in this video. So I hope you are clear with operator overloading. So if you have any doubts, please let me know in the comments, and if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. So that's it for video. Let's meet in our next video.